Alright guys, welcome back to Anchors Away, ships by the Cuz 6951. Anyhow, what you're looking at right here is going to be a mock-up of my diorama that I want to do here. And the center of attraction is going to be the USS Saratoga, because I was stationed on that ship in 1968 and 1969. Being a newbie to this community, I had no clue about the scales and stuff like that, so I chose 1/700th scale. So all the ships that I'm going to show you are 1/700th scale. Now, I didn't know that there was going to be such a difference between the 1/700th scale and the 1/720th scale, but there is a difference. So now I'm scrambling to find a ship that will more represent the USS Saratoga. So the first kit, and I do have all of these kits coming, okay? The first kit is a 1 to 542, which I believe is way too big for this. The second choice I have is to use this kit right here, which is the USS Independence, which was our sister ship while I was over there in the Mediterranean. This kit is 1/600th scale, which is just a little bit bigger than the 1/720th scale. So here is the 1/720th scale. Now, it can work, but I think I would like to go with the one that's just a little bit bigger. Because I'm not going to send the 1/720th scale back. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to use whatever parts I can on that one there. So that will give me a nice full flight deck. Anyhow, with all that being said, let me give you an overview of how big this thing is going to be. And I'll show you the ships that I'll be getting, or I already have. So we'll start over here. From that corner to that corner is 6 feet. And in depth, we got 2 feet. Construction is 1-inch extruded foam, and then this here is 1/16 poster board. There will be regular scenery put on top of this when I get done with it. Anyhow, let's move on over to here. Let me show you what ships I have or I am going to get. Now again, all of these ships are on order. So start at the top. These are light cruisers: USS Astoria, USS New Orleans, USS Quincy, and USS Indianapolis. And we'll move over to here, and we have 2 destroyers. We've got the USS Cushing and the USS Fletcher. Then we're going to move down. We're actually back a little bit so I can get all of this in here. The heavy cruisers, we have the USS Baltimore here, San Francisco back there, the Pittsburgh there, and Des Moines. Sorry about that. And the Des Moines here. Also in the back there, I have, zoom in a bit, the USS Detroit, which they call a fast combat support ship. It does look like it could be used as an oiler, and so that's what I'm going to be using it as, a oiler. And then right next to that, that little guy right there, that is the USS Jeremiah O'Brien, which is a Liberty ship, and I wish it could have been as big as that one so I could use it as a cargo ship. There'll also be a submarine in the fleet, and maybe even 1 battleship. Not 100% sure yet. Anyhow, I think what we'll do now is we'll get back into my work area, and I'll show you what ships are in progress and what's going on with those. So stay tuned, and we will be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, before I get out to my work area, I was a little apprehensive as far as the sizes of these models go. As you can see here, excuse me, the Saratoga was 1,063 feet long, and I could verify that because I was on that ship. The USS Detroit, the oiler, is 796 feet, which makes sense. If you put it like that, it's only a couple hundred feet difference between those two. Then we have the heavy cruisers, which again is a little over 100 I guess we'll call feet, whatever, and so on and so forth down the line. So as you can see, all of these ships, because they are 1/700 scale, will work out as far as the fleet is concerned. Okay, let's get back to my work area and I'll show you what's going on there. Alright guys, we're now in my little work area that I have going on here, and this is the first model that I bought. Being a newbie again, I'm saying, oh, look at that, man, 2 ships for the price of 1. I'm gonna buy that. So I went ahead and bought it, and soon to come to find out that this kit is actually a subtle copy of the one that is done by Trumpeter. So I am going to cease working on this one, this is how far I got, and plus there's some of the details on the superstructure and stuff. The cranes and all that are all built. I was waiting for paint to paint the deck. But anyhow, I'm going to stop building on this one, and when I get the other one, I will build that one, because that one, first of all, is a better representation of the ship because it has a lot more detail on it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to building that one instead of this one. Anyhow, we'll move on. Get that guy out of the way. The next one is I started to build, not realizing, again, being a newbie, that I should have waited before I put the superstructures together, because there's painting that needs to get done. So, with that being said, I'm also going to hold off on this one. The only thing I'm going to do on this one is maybe do the turrets and the guns, because I did order a wood deck kit for this. I had ordered a wood deck kit for every one of the ships that I have coming also, because I watched a couple of you guys doing the wood decks, and I'll tell you what, they look really, really good. Anyhow, I did go ahead and build the hull for this, because I'm not sure if I want to do it as a waterline or if I want to do it with a hull. This was a practice version. I'm going to do a better one because it fits, but not 100%. It's a little bit wider than the ship is itself. Okay, so we will move on now to the next model that I have here in my house, and that is the USS Baltimore. This is a heavy cruiser, and the only thing I did to this one so far was put the deck onto the hull. Now the hull could be a full hull like that, or it could be a waterline version. I'm going to do, again, I'm probably going to do the full hull. What's good about this kit, besides getting the wood deck components, this kit also comes with photo etch parts. I got to get used to where this camera is because this is totally new to me. And it's none of the superstructure parts. It's basically all about like the antennas and the catapults and stuff like that. So this is going to be a fun kit to put together. Again, I can't do anything as far as putting the I could build the superstructure, I could build the turrets, but I cannot glue them on here until I get the wood kits and put those in place. So, that being said, I think, oh no, I got one more ship to show you here. Let me just keep this over here. The center of attraction. Oops. I did kind of tack welded it in there. I'm not going to send this kit back just because, like I said, I may want to use some of the parts from this kit on the other kit that I am going to be getting. I think I'm getting that one tomorrow. I have all the ships that I have ordered will be here within the next 10 days or so. Anyhow, I think that's going to be all for this video. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed it, and as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Your comments, questions, input, subs, and shares are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. DuckHuz6951 out for now.